I'm Jake Pinholster. I'm the director of the School of Film, Dance, and Theater at Arizona State University. Welcome to Director's Spotlight. If you've never seen a spotlight before, it's a chance for me to sit down with some of the amazing people that make up the community of the School of Film, Dance, and Theater, students, alums, faculty, to get to know them and learn a little bit more about them. Today I'm here with Adam Mendez Jr., who is the senior in the acting concentration in the BA Theater. Adam, I think you've done a pretty good cross-section of stuff all across the performing arts disciplines, and so I'm interested to see where you're at. I know we're going to talk a little bit about your senior project and some of the stuff that you've already done, but I have to say my favorite moment with you on stage has got to be our Kiki, because that was such an amazing kind of funny romp. What was your experience like on that?
Kiki was very, it was a great experience because I had to be what I don't know, which is Spanish. I don't know Spanish very well, but the character I played, he was a native to Dominican Republic. So thus I was doing all this research, trying to get like this culture in my mind, and I felt it helped me go the right direction for my character. And then just working with everyone, Zach, Shannon, Kevin, Nico, and Evan, it was just phenomenal. And Jake, the director, I really enjoyed the process and what we came with. I mean, there was a lot of hours just talking back and forth, reblocking, restructuring, but I felt it really, really did pan out.
You guys had kind of it seemed like an amazing ensemble. Sitting in the audience, regardless of what you thought of the play itself or the story that was being told, it was pretty clear that everyone up on stage was having a lot of fun. Was that the case?
Yeah.
Was it as much fun to be up there as it looked like it was?
Oh yes, no, it was
Good.
just a blast. I mean, if I could do one show over again, either be High School Musical back when I first started theater, or Kiki.
I think you've just outed yourself to some degree as a musical person. Around here, that may be a problem.
Yeah.
Or it would be our Kiki again, huh? That's great. I think what you said about the character in the show is a good segue into us talking about your senior project, because of what you've given me a little bit of background on it.
Yeah.
Talk to me about your senior project and what the message that you're sort of working with that.
So for my senior project, I am running a one-man comedy show. I mean, if you know John Leguizamo, some of his work, it's sort of based around that, like it's inspired by it. But my show is based around a taqueria cart. And what my idea is to serve the audience as they enter so they can feel the real, authentic, organic experience of being in a taqueria area.
So you're actually going to serve the audience food?
Yes.
There will be a food interactive
I'm going to serve them. I'm going to be speaking Spanish. I'm going to be playing, right now I have two characters developed. It's Jefe and Chamaco. Jefe is from Mexico, and he's a native there. And Chamaco is a Chicano, which in my show I want to explore more of the Chicano lifestyle in America.
Right. So when we were talking about it before, I think this is really, you brought up Donald Trump and a lot of the current stuff that's come out, and the way people talk about those of Mexican descent and those from Aztlan and the indigenous peoples, and everything kind of gets wrapped up in this immigrant picture.
Yeah.
And I think you've said this, and I'll reinforce it, that's doing a lot of people a disservice, people who have been living in the country that is the geographic state that is the United States of America for hundreds of years and aren't from Mexico but are Chicano. And that's a really important distinction. Is it something you feel really strongly about at this point? And can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah. Chicanos are Americans.
Right.
We're natural born Americans, just having parents from Hispanic descent.
Yeah.
Now, I feel as in theater, we don't have a lot of Chicano work as is. I mean, we do have some Latin work, but that's more pertained toward the Hispanic community.
Right.
My Chicano work is more pertained to the American audience, which in today, with everything being so integrated, the American audience includes Caucasians, African Americans, and also Hispanics.
Particularly Arizona, which is one of the first majority minority states where there's actually soon going to be more people of Hispanic, Latino descent than there is of Caucasian descent.
Oh yeah.
That's great. I'm glad that you're taking that on in your senior project. When does that go up?
Right now, I'm talking with 5 other artists. We're planning on bringing it up right before spring break, so in March.
Great. Good. And so what's your plan post-graduation? Senior project in March, then you're out of here. Where do you go from there?
I'm going to stay here.
Awesome.
I'm going to stay here, do some work.
That's great.
Mainly the Latino, Hispanic work, and then see what happens. I do want to make a move to LA, hopefully, but Chicago also has my name calling a little bit, so I'm like, why not there?
There's an amazing Latino theater community in Chicago. Do you know it well? Do you know the people who like Teatro Luna?
I've been told
and all those
many people that,
Okay.
but I need to go investigate it myself.
I'm glad your first instinct is to stay here, though. We lose too many great actors and artists to Chicago, LA, and New York. Have you worked at all with like Teatro Diablo or Teatro Bravo or any of the other Latino focused
Teatro
art.
Diablo.
Yeah.
I've done some readings with them. We've talked, discussed on trying to get shows up. Actually, I'm doing a 10-minute devising piece with Melissa Gonzalez
Great.
for El Puente Festival and for Dia de los Muertos. For Teatro Bravo, I've helped backstage a lot, with concessions and stuff. But
Awesome.
I would love to one day be in one of their shows.
Yeah, the Carpa plays was great. Did you see that this summer?
Couldn't. Unfortunately, I was
Yeah,
really
while you're out.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. If you get a chance to see the Carpa plays the next time they're presented, it was really amazing work. Cool. So I always finish up a director spotlight, Adam, by talking about if you could go back to your first day freshman year and give yourself a piece of advice, what would that be? What would you tell first year Adam? And I know that you transferred from another institution, so like go back all the way to where you when you first started college.
First day, because I went to Idaho State at first.
Right. Yeah.
I would tell myself, go where you feel you'll have the most opportunity, and also put yourself in a position of progress.
Yeah.
I stayed north because I wanted close to my family. It was a very, very big transition for my life, and I felt I needed that to be close home. But now looking back, I'm glad I had that moment, but then also I wish I just went straight out and moved somewhere completely across the country.
New experiences, new opportunities for different types of arts. You really you were dead set on this was a great opportunity for you.
Oh, yes.
Awesome. Well, great. Well, thank you for doing this, Adam. I appreciate being here today.
Thank you.